Look at this man stalled at a crossroads. You can spend 4 months building the perfect website, writing flawless automated emails, and setting up complex AI workflows, only to realize the people you are trying to sell to are never going to buy. Having the best product does not matter if your buyers are not hungry. You could sell a plain hot dog for $5 with no ketchup or mustard, and you will still sell out if you place your cart directly in front of a starving crowd right after a game ends. This split screen illustrates your baseline choice as an entrepreneur. You can try to educate a cold desert market from zero and push every sale uphill. Or you can find a rushing river of existing desire and step right in front of it. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a mathematically scored, tested, and validated 30-day plan to guarantee you're selling to a market that is ready and willing to pay. Pass the PPEG filter before spending money. First, pain. Solve a severely costly problem. Second, purchasing power. Your market must have the actual budget to pay you. Third, easy to target. Locate hundreds of prospects in public directories or groups. Finally, G is for growth. Avoid structural headwinds, like the newspaper industry. Instead, target expanding markets where natural industry tailwinds push your business forward. If your market fails any of these 4 requirements, do not design a logo. Do not build a website. Find a new market. The specificity ladder stops generic pitches. At the bottom, targeting all businesses means nothing. Moving up to home service businesses or roofing companies adds focus. But the top is a precise buyer. Million-dollar roofers struggling with meta leads. When you reach this level of detail, buying friction drops. You know exactly what their daily operations look like, and they can easily refer you to peers in their network facing the exact same bottleneck. You know you have successfully climbed the ladder when a prospect hears your pitch and immediately thinks, "This was made exactly for me." The Power Up scorecard replaces emotional bias with objective mathematical grading. You score your niche from 1 to 5 across 10 specific variables, like urgency and speed to value, calculating a maximum score of 50. If your total falls under 20, you have a severe red flag. A score between 30 and 39 indicates a cautiously viable market that will require careful positioning. Your target is a score of 40 or higher. That signals a high potential market ready for your investment. Running this calculation exposes structural flaws on day 1 before you lose months of your life trying to force a bad fit to work. The 30-day evidence sprint prevents wasted months. Week 1, map where your buyers gather. Week 2, interview owners about their biggest costs. Week 3, launch targeted outreach using their language. Week 4, analyze the hard evidence and booked calls. Executing this strict, time-bound sprint replaces hopeful guessing with undeniable, real-world market feedback. Step by step, you have passed the PPEG test, climbed the specificity ladder, scored your niche, and survived the 30-day sprint. You are now at a crossroads. Look at your collected evidence and choose one of 3 distinct paths. If your 30 days proved the market is broke, unbothered, or impossible to reach, cut your losses and pivot. If the market is clearly interested and experiencing pain, but hesitating on price, stay in the niche and improve your offer. But if your evidence shows a hungry crowd reaching for their credit cards to solve a massive problem, stop guessing, commit to the market, and build your business.